That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
There goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people. It's just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. It will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe, and ready to host you.
So Scotland versus Chile here in the World Masters Hockey World Cup 2022. Scotland playing in the blue from left to right this first quarter, first half. Chile in the all red. Scores currently sit at 0-0 with 10 minutes left of this first quarter. Chile just working their way down the byline, just ball rolling out of play. Free hit to Chile. Slightly lifted on the umpire. Awards the free hit Scotland's way from the sideline. If this is the first time you join us here at Hartlepool B today, in a change from the glorious weather we've been having over the last few days, it's a little bit cloudy, a little bit overcast, a little bit chilly here. Bit of a breeze blowing, but whilst the weather might not be looking that stellar, the play on the pitch is absolutely outstanding. Scotland bringing the ball away, looking to cross the halfway line into the Chile half. Tackles flying in there, and the free hit is awarded Scotland's way. Bring the ball into the middle of the pitch. Good jab, good tackle there from Chile though. Win the ball back. And the Scottish attacker coming back, just catching the Chilean stick. And free hit going Chile's way. Scotland pressing high here, trying to keep the Chileans back here. Chile looking for options, losing out. Scotland streaming forward. They've got an overload here on the left-hand side if the ball can get through, but just not able to find that final pass. And Chile bringing it away. Fast-flying hockey here at the moment. A few stick tackles flying in there. The umpire's happy to let play go on. Overhead ball by Chile. But Scotland in possession in their own 23. Just looking for a few options there, finding their way out. And eventually the ball rolling over the sideline. And a free hit awarded against Chile for not retreating 5 yards away from the ball on the sideline. Scotland just waiting for the ball to be returned. But ball given away there to Chile. But again, it's just a little bit back and forth here. A little bit scrappy, but Scotland looking to come around the back, using the pivot. Hard ball across the face of goal, coming to the near side. A little bit of space here, but Chile pressing high, closing them down. And Scotland just losing possession, the ball rolling out of play there. Chile looking to break into the Scottish 23. Ball back to the left-hand side, ball into the shooting circle. Doesn't quite find a Chilean attacker. Scotland just put the ball out of play for a long corner to Chile. Scotland with a high attacker, just waiting over the halfway line for that long ball out of defence. Just looking to switch over. Substitute comes on. Looking to stretch those Chilean defence. Moving around, finding a bit of space up there. Ball into the shooting circle, but the Chilean attacker not able to control it, and it just rolls over the back. Again, quite a high Chilean press here, trying to keep the Scots ensconced in their own 23. As Scotland go wide to the far side, the left-hand side as they're playing left to right. Long ball downfield, finds that high attacker, passed off to the advancing Scottish forwards. just lost control a little bit there. The ball got a little bit stuck, and Chile step in, make the tackle, and the free hit is awarded Chile's way. Ball cut out by Scotland. Scotland back on the attack. But umpires deeming there's an infraction there. Third party obstruction. So Chile win the free hit over on the far side, midway between the 23 and the halfway line. Looking for options. Scotland again attacking in pairs, in threes. But Chile found a way through, attacking now down the right-hand side, but the Scottish defender steps in. Couldn't quite get it away, and it's a free hit just inside the Scottish 23 for Chile. Quickly taken, coming forward. Looking for a way into the shooting circle. Going around the outside, down to the byline, ball in. Misses a couple of sticks, and there's a little bit of pushing there from Chile. Scotland get the free hit. Long ball downfield, finds the high Scottish attacker. Looking for support now. Scottish players streaming forward, Chilean defenders streaming back. And the brief overload Scotland had has been snuffed out, but Scotland still in the corner, looking for a way in. The ball's in the shooting circle. Chile looking to get it out, straight to a Scottish player. Scotland trying to keep Chile down in that corner. Chile looking for a way out. Scotland harassing them. Free hit goes Scotland's way. Taken quickly down to the byline. Again looking for a way into the D. Hard ball across. Chilean stick just takes a sting out of it, but it's still full Scotland's way in the D. But umpire rules. And the ball goes Chile's way. Chile in their own D, looking to bring the ball out, come out to the left-hand side, near field of the pitch. Nice little turn, but umpires not happy. Bit of third-party obstruction there. Scotland get the free hit just outside the Chilean 23. Up to the 23, looking to put the ball into the shooting circle. Falls for the Scottish attacker, but unfortunately just comes off her leg. And it's a free hit to Chile. Aerial ball out of defence. Again, just a little bit scrappy. But Chile now spreading the ball to the near side. Bring the ball down the line. Still looking for options. Plays the ball back. And they're going to go back into their own 23. Good pressure by the Scottish attacker, but unfortunately the free hit is conceded. Chile get a chance to reset, gain their shape back. But Scotland pressing high, harassing the Chilean defence here, keeping the ball down here, winning the ball back, advancing down to the byline, into the shooting circle, draws it back, shot on goal. But just lacked enough power there, so just cut out by the defender. This is good pressing play here by Scotland. Just about a minute left of the first quarter. And on the balance of play, it's been pretty much Scotland's quarter. Chile working their way out from defence well. Sideline ball for Chile. Aerial ball over the top, just straight to a Scottish player, still in the 23. Scotland looking to nick something in the last seconds of this first quarter. But not quite able to find that final pass as Chile look to break. But again, Scotland intercept. driving forwards. The umpire said it's a foot just outside the Chilean 23. Free hit to Scotland with 15 seconds left on the clock. Can they fashion something in the dying seconds of this first quarter? Hard ball into the shooting circle. Chilean player slips on the outside there. Free hit given, but that is the hooter. So that's the end of the first quarter here at Hartlefield Bay. Scotland versus Chile. It is 0-0. We'll be back shortly.
We are fascinated by the mindsets and the habits that make individuals and teams perform at another level. Let us be your thought partners and transformational coaches. Are you part of a team and you are wanting to gain insight into what ingredients need to be in the mix to take your team to a whole new level of performance? Partner with us. We want to be your transformational coaches.
Scotland and Chile. Scotland playing from left to right as you're looking at it in the blue tops, blue skirts and the white socks. Chile in the all red. And at the start of the second quarter, it is 0-0, although Scotland with opportunity. And good save by the keeper, but it falls back on the Chilean defender, catches her foot, and that's the first penalty corner of the game to Scotland. So Scotland setting up two castles at the top of the D. Ball goes to left-hand castle, stop, rolled in, strike to the injector. The ball's put back across. And the strike on goal catches a Scottish foot, so it's a free hit to Chile. First half, I'd say, is probably 70% possession to the Scottish. They've had a few attacks. But Chile have had the odd saute into the Scottish half, into their 23. But the Scots seem to be in the ascendancy at the moment, pinning Chile back within their own 23 with wave after wave of attack, forcing the error, forcing the mistake, regaining possession. Chile looking for a way out, but again, give them straight back to Scotland. Scotland looking for a way into the shooting circle, ball through, little touch. Takes it behind, and that's a long corner for Scotland. Umpire just wants the ball taken in line with where it went out. Ball switched over to the left-hand side. Scotland's number 51 looking to find a way in, but just pegged back by the Chilean defence. Scotland forcing their way through into the 23, but a good tackle there by Chile. Driving forward, but not many options ahead of her. And again, Scotland just swarm around her, win the ball back. And again, Scotland back on the attack. A little bit of entanglement there of stick and close. And Chile passing the ball out to the near side, but just deflects off a stick out of play. Scotland had the sideline ball. Switching the play from right to left. Plenty of options ahead of her for Scotland as she drives forward. Little ball under the shoulder, but overcomplicating things a little bit, gifting the ball to Chile. But a good tackle there from 49 for Scotland. Wins it back, but Chile regain the ball. Long ball downfield. It's nobody there for Chile to collect that one. Little short passes here by Scotland, working their way up the pitch from inside their own 23. Ball hits the foot, but umpire gives good advantage. Scotland streaming forward here. Into the shooting circle, little touch across, looking further centre forward, but not quite enough ball speed there. Keeper makes a good clearance, but Scotland back in. Good tackle over Chile on the edge of their D. Allows them to bring the ball away. But again, not options ahead. Not very far she can go with it. And again, the ball back with Scotland. Chile defending very deep here and just not having any out ball upfield. The Scotland hunting in packs. And loose ball there, cross field, gives it back to Scotland. Scotland on the attack into the shooting circle. Ball across, cut out well by the Chilean defence. And the free hit goes Chile's way. Chile need to be very careful. They're not giving the ball away just in front of their own D, just in their own 23. Need to make sure the ball speed's there on these passes because Scotland are picking them off. Very high press here by Scotland. 4 players in the 23, 2 just outside it. Chile just getting the ball over the top there and coming away. But good Scottish running there, comes back, gets a stick on it and puts it onto Chilean foot, wins the free hit and snuffs out any chance of an attack there from Chile. Scotland looking to play it to the back, then long ball down the field. Chile get a stick on it, but not enough to cut it out. Still with the Scottish attack. And free hit going Scotland's way on the far side there. Plenty of running up front by Scotland, making some gaps, creating the opportunities and spaces. Just unable to find that final touch. Still 0-0 here at Hartley Bay. The ball through. Just flicks off a Chilean stick. Free hit to Scotland just inside the Chilean 23. Umpire would like it taken outside the 23. So just pulls the play back a little bit. Crash ball into the circle, but unfortunately nobody there to pick up the ball through. Rolls over the back line and Chile has the 18-yard hit. Again, high press by the Scots. 3 players out there, forcing Chile to go wide and out of play. This is good pressing, good pressure from the Scots, not giving the Chileans a chance to breathe, not giving them a chance to get out. And you feel it's only a matter of time before one of these Scottish attacks ends in a goal. Good little turn there by Chile, though, getting herself out of trouble. And Chile looking to advance. Ball comes over the Scottish halfway line. Cut out by Scotland. But the ball back upfield again finds a Chilean player. But Scotland win it back. And they're attacking over the Chilean half. Coming down this right-hand side. Touches it around her, looking to enter the shooting circle. Down to the byline. Drags it back, finds the attacker in front of goal. And a very calm and composed finish by the Scottish centre forward, high into the top right-hand corner. And that Scottish pressure finally telling. And Scotland getting a well-deserved goal there. Umpire's just holding time for a minute. Looks like the Chilean keeper might have done herself an injury in trying to make the save. But you have to say, Scotland well deserving of that lead. Good running, good pressure applied. They have not let up. And they'll be looking to add to their tally here. Again, Chile being swarmed by these Scottish players. Just forcing them back, not giving them a chance to turn, to find that out ball. And again, Chile just gifting the ball back to Scotland. Scotland coming out of defence, coming to the right-hand side. Gets there ahead of the Chilean defender. Just looking for some options here. And decision goes Chile's way. And Chile on a rare 4-8 into the Scottish half. Good skills there. Ball down the line. Chilean attacker is chasing it. But I think the ball's just going to win that race. It does. But good intention there. Good idea. But just not quite able to get on the end of that one. Crash ball out of defence by Scotland, almost cut out by Chile, but makes his way through to a Scottish attacker. Long ball downfield. Got the high Scottish forward who I don't think the defender knew she was behind her. So poor communication. Scotland switched the ball across to the right-hand side, looking to get in the shooting circle. Advantage played. And as you might have heard from the Scottish coach, she didn't feel there was much advantage there. But umpire thought there was, so play was allowed to continue. Scotland back on the attack then. Good jabbing tackle there by Chile, winning the ball back. But again, she's looking for options, and Scotland forcing them back into their own 23. Very good pressure, very good pressing by the Scottish. And Chile, again, just ball's turned over there by Scotland. Scotland on the attack again. But Chile just let it roll over the back line for a bit of respite, for a bit of a breather. But you've got to give all credit to these Scottish forwards, the midfield, the attackers. They are keeping Chile pinned in their own 23 here, not letting them out. And again, Chile just giving the ball away. Crash ball into the D by Scotland, looking for an attack, and no one there, but Chile putting the ball behind and conceding the long corner. Scotland looking for some movement in the D. Ball played in on the reverse, but whistle's blown, so free hit to Chile. And Chile looking to take it quickly out to the far side. But again, good Scottish defending there. Just cutting out the threat. The ball goes out of play. Gives Scotland a chance to reset and to get their shape back. Chile just looking for options. And even when they do get the ball through, there's just a Scottish player there waiting. Quick ball taken by Scotland. Good idea. Couldn't quite find the high forward. So the ball goes through. Chile get the 18-yard ball. Both teams rotating players on a regular basis here, keeping the legs fresh. Good battling tackles going here from both teams. And Chile just putting the ball out. Scotland sideline ball. Scotland looking for the options up ahead. Crash ball down the middle, straight to a Chilean now. But again, being harassed straight away by the Scottish forwards. And just losing control. Scotland winning the free hit, and they're back on the attack again. Advantage played there. And ball rolling over, so it's a sideline ball for Scotland. Looking for options within the shooting circle. Plenty of Scottish attackers up there, but unfortunately she could only find a Chilean defender. But again, the ball back with Scotland, and the ball forward just evading the attacker, and again rolls over the back line. Just under 4 minutes left of the second quarter of the first half here at Hartley Vale B. Chile looking to work their way out of their own half. But again, good, strong pressing from the Scottish midfield and forwards, pinning them back. Chile desperately looking for a way out to relieve some of this pressure, which they've been under for the best part of this game. Attempted aerial doesn't quite come off. And the ball falls for Scotland again. Quick ball taken. Well cut out there by Chile, as there were a couple of Scottish forwards just lurking there, waiting to receive that. And now Chile attacking down the right-hand side. Plenty of space for them to run into. Looking for support. Chileans streaming forwards. Just needs to find that pass as she starts to cut in field. But again, Scotland swarming around her, cutting down the options, forcing her to go out and come back in again. Ball round the back, crashed in, and it's lifted off a Scottish stick. So that's penalty corner for Chile, their first of the game. Just over 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Chance to see what Chile will do from their set routine. Chile set up with just the one castle at the top. Scotland just putting on their protective equipment. Chile with options on the left and the right. So we could be looking at a straight strike here, or a possible switch. The attacker just moving the water bottle out of the way there. Good injection to the top of the D. Attempt on goal, but there's a foot on the way through. Not quite sure if the ball actually left the shooting circle there before the first strike on goal was made, but didn't matter in the end. Minute and 30 left as Scotland look to bring it out of their own 23. Ball deflects off a Chilean stick, still rolling down the line. Chile were there first, but Scotland just pinning them in. And again, you can see this press by the Scottish players. More Scottish players around this free hit than the Chileans are. So looking for a way out, and again, just forced to concede possession by the Scots, and Scotland can go on the attack again. Coming down the right-hand side, cutting in field, plenty of options ahead of her. Ball into the shooting circle, just unfortunately not able to get control of that, and the ball is back with Chile. Sun's attempting to find his way out from behind the clouds here in Cape Town, but it's still a bit grey, a bit chilly, a bit windy. Again, Scotland coming on the attack, 20 seconds to run. Just about enough time to get one more attack in before the end of this second quarter. And stick tackles flying in again, so it's free hit to Scotland just outside the 23. 8 seconds left on the clock. They're going to run out of time here. Ball into the circle, cut out by Chile though. They look to bring it away, and there is the hooter. So that is the end of the second quarter here at Hartley Vale B. And at half time, Scotland lead Chile by 1-0. Join us back here in a few minutes for the second half of this enthralling game. Welcome back to the Hartley Vale B Stadium here in a rather overcast and windy Cape Town for the World Masters Hockey World Cup 2022 Women's Over 50s Group B match, Scotland versus Chile. You join us here in the second half, where it is currently Scotland 1, Chile 0. Scotland have had the majority of the possession for the first half, several opportunities, but still just the 1 goal to the good. But Chile on the attack here. The ball played into the shooting circle, but just rolls behind for a 18-yard hit out for the Scottish. Chile pressuring quite high here and forcing Scotland to pass the ball out of play. Ball in towards the shooting circle, but cut out by Scotland as they stream forward. Options left and right. Just unfortunately not quite in the centre where that ball was intended for. But again, one back by Scotland. And then just the control lost. Chile able to regain possession. Ball rolls out of play on the far side. Scotland had the free hit from the sideline. Ball crashed down the line, cut out by Chile though. But again, this hunting impacts by Scotland, keeping Chile pinned in their 23, which worked so well in the first half. You can see she's absolutely surrounded by Scots there. And Scotland win the ball, attacking down the right-hand side. That just puts the ball onto the first of the Chilean defender. Just a free hit. About 5 yards in from the far touchline. Umpire just wants to make sure the Chilean players are 5 yards from the hit. Scotland looking to play the ball into the shooting circle. Cut out though by Chile. But again, she is swarmed by the Scottish players. Looking for an option, looking for a way out. And well taken there by Scotland. Free hit goes their way into the shooting circle. But free hit decision goes Chile's way. Again, Scotland just pinning Chile back, looking for an option to get out and forcing the mistake. Chile just playing the ball out of play, gifting possession back to Scotland within their own 23. Clash of sticks there, but umpire awards the free hit Scotland's way. Again, looking for that ball into the shooting circle, but just slightly wide of the Scottish attacker. Scotland playing from right to left in this second half, looking to maintain the same pressure they had. Good reach there by the Scottish 56 to knock that aerial down. And again, Scotland pouring forwards. Free hit goes their way. Play to the middle as they advance towards the shooting circle. Tackles coming in. And a penalty corner awarded. Good positive attacking play here by the Scottish. Ends with penalty corner. And it looks like the Chileans have neglected to pick up their penalty corner masks and protection after the end of the first half. So they're just being run out to them now. Play just being halted for a minute whilst they retrieve their equipment and put them on. As the Scots line up on top of the D. Two castles left and right. And then plenty of options on the switch on the right-hand side. And the one option on the left. So, masks are on. Defence in place. Injection to the right-hand castle. But unfortunately, Chilean player breaking too early from the defence in centre of the halfway line. Chile down to 3 defenders now on this penalty corner. Injection again to the left-hand castle. Little stop, strike on goal. but the deflection takes it high and over the Chilean goal. Good routine there by Scotland. Unfortunately, not able to get the deflection quite on target. Umpire wants the ball to be taken over to where, in line with where it went over the back line. But again, it's just a sea of blue in front of the Chilean defence here. Chile looked to try and find their way out. Again, having to resort to that long ball, hopefully down the middle. But yet again, just cut out by the Scottish attackers in midfield. This relentless pressure that Scotland are applying to Chile. A good strong tackle there by the Scottish 56, winning the ball back. A lot of grit and determination there. Wanted to make sure she got that ball. And Chile looking to come down the right-hand side there of the Scottish defence. But ball just finds its way through to the Scottish defence with no attackers up there. So Scotland looking to bring the ball away. Scotland attempting to turn on the halfway line, but free hit is awarded to Chile. But again, lots of pressure by the Scottish defenders, not giving Chile many options. They're just having to play these ball forwards. But on this occasion, managing to get the free hit just inside Scotland's 23. Looking for options. There's not a huge on, so she's working her way down to the byline. And Scotland defending well, just clearing the ball out. You can see the frustration there on the Chilean attacker's face, gesticulating that she didn't really have many options there. Ball just played onto the foot, free hit, goes Chile's way. Looking to enter the shooting circle, ball in, cut out by Scotland, but it's caught a foot on the way through. That's a penalty corner for Chile. Two penalty corners apiece. Let's see if Chile can make anything happen from this one. You can see the injector, just putting a bit of water down there where she's got to inject it, where she's got to drag it in, just to make sure that there's a nice smooth drag through so the ball can come out quickly. Can get a little bit sticky if the pitch hasn't been watered enough. So Scotland defenders already on the line. Single castle for Chile, ball comes out. Good clean trap, looking for the flick. And well saved there by the Scottish defence. Good slick routine there by the Chileans, but unfortunately the drag flick not able to elude the Scottish defence. And as a result, the ball just goes out over the back line. So 18-yard ball here for Scotland. Plenty of options here on the left-hand side, if she can find it. 56 has got a hand in the air. She's got the freedom of Cape Town down here on the left-hand side. I don't think the Chileans have noticed she's here. So Scotland can get that ball cross-field. They could be away. Scotland got possession, got the overlap here on the left-hand side. Ball into the shooting circle, a little bit high. Chilean player just rubbing her knee. Feeling a little bit of grief, she didn't get a free hit there. But long corner is awarded to Scotland. So Scotland taking it, looking for a way into the shooting circle here. Ball comes off the Chilean sticks, lifted in the air, so free hit to Scotland, just outside the shooting circle. Play back, well controlled, looking up, crash ball in. Again, just eludes the Scottish attackers in the D there, but it's a good idea. Good attacking play here from Scotland. And yet again, we just see this wall of blue setting up in front of Chile, giving them very few options to get out here. Attempted aerial over the top. Scottish stick just gets on top of it, brings it down. And again, the ball with Scotland. Ball comes out to this left-hand side. 56 with a lovely first-time ball around the corner. Scotland flying forwards here. Great attacking play. Just didn't have the legs to catch it after she had managed to get it past that defender. But some fantastic first-time balls here from Scotland. Great attacking hockey. And again, this blue wall just setting up. Chile having to go back, being forced into their own corner. Scotland pricing high, but Chile able to get the ball away this time. But straight to a Scottish stick. And Scotland once again advance on the Chilean 23. Plenty of space here, looking for that ball into the shooting circle. Ball's in, bouncing around, clash of sticks, and Scotland win the penalty corner. Scotland just getting into the huddle, deciding which way they're going to go. Setting up with the two castles on the top of the D again. Chile will look to try and keep all four of their defenders on the line for this penalty corner. No early breaks. So it's set for 2 strikes by the looks of things at the top of the D. But it's not going to the castles, goes to the person on the left-hand side. Just tops the ball a little, so it bounces up. Free hit goes Chile's way. But again, it is a sea of blue in front of the Chilean defence. Scotland winning the free hit and advancing their way back into the Chilean 23, but Chile win the ball back, looking to make the way over the halfway line, but again, just unable to hold the ball, and it rolls out of play. Long ball played downfield for Scotland, but the Scottish attacker just not able to get on the end of that one. But again, Scotland directing the blue wall. Just as there was Hadrian's Wall, there's the Scottish wall here, keeping Chile in. Great tackling there by Scotland. First foul's awarded. Ball hit a couple of feet in there, but it was a Chilean foot first, so therefore the free hit goes Scotland's way. But Scottish free hit, just to lose a Scottish player for first time in a while, and the ball is off with Chile, looking to spread it wide to the left-hand side as they're attacking. But the Scottish defender, 45, steps in and snuffs out that attack. Umpire wants the ball to be taken where it went over the line. Again, Scottish defending in front of these free hits. Absolutely brilliant. Great pressure. Just refusing to give these Chileans any options. Really, really well drilled here, Scots. Forcing Chile to go all the way back into their shooting circle. Miscontrol there by the defender. Keeper has to tidy up, but again, it's just fallen to a Scottish player inside the shooting circle. And the Scottish pressure is just relentless and causing problems for the Chilean defence, causing these mistakes. And it's a long corner to Scotland. Plays the ball out to the right, down to the byline, into the shooting circle, ball across the goal. And it's put behind deliberately, the umpire deems. So that's a penalty corner awarded to Scotland. Good quick ball there, straight into the shooting circle, down to the byline. And as it was pulled back across, Chile put the ball out. So free hit, penalty corner is correctly awarded. Penalty corner number 4 for the Scots. So trying something slightly different on the last penalty corner, didn't quite work out. But set up again with the two castles on the top. The option to the left, two options to the right. Good drag out, good trap. Comes the left-hand player. Tried the flick for the top left-hand corner. Just hooked it slightly and it goes wide. But good routine there. Chile looking to take this free hit out from defence quickly. Bit of obstruction there by the Chilean defender as the Scottish player was coming forward, but not seen by the umpire. Chile penalised for not being 5 yards from the free hit. And again, plenty of space now on the right side, the far side for Scotland. Crash ball into the D, just not able to find a Scottish attacker ahead of her. Just over 1 minute left here at Hartley Vale B in the third quarter of this women's over 50s match here in Group B. Again, Scottish press keeping Chileans in their 23, forcing the mistake. Ball's turned over and Scotland get the free hit, but just eludes them. But fantastic running here by the Scottish 41 across the pitch, applying that pressure, not giving up that lost cause. And again, Scotland stepping in, but the ball just bouncing up a bit dangerously to Chile, bringing it away. Rare foray into the Scottish half. And the Scottish defence snuff it out there. The ball lifted into the Scottish defender's body there by the Chilean attacker. So Scotland get the free hit. Plenty of space here on the left-hand side, the near side for the Scottish 59. If the ball's moved quickly. With Scotland opting to go around the back from right to left and then back to the right-hand side. And there we go, that's the hooter. The end of the third quarter here at Hartley Vale B between Scotland and Chile. Scotland still lead by 1-0. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to Hartley Vale B Stadium for the final quarter of this women's over 50s Group B match. Scotland versus Chile here at the World Masters Hockey World Cup 2022 in beautiful Cape Town, South Africa. Scotland leading by 1-0, although on balance of play it should be a few more than that. I'd say probably Scotland have had 85 to 90% of the possession, and the vast bulk of this game has been played in Chile's half. Scotland winning the ball from Chile, and the ball across the shooting circle there, but just unable to find the Scottish attacker in the middle there to find that final touch. Chile have had the odd occasion to head into the Scottish half, but at every occasion, every opportunity, Scotland have closed them down. And yet again, Scottish pressure causing the mistake. Scotland on the attack, ball into the shooting circle, but the Scottish number 60 just unable to get a stick on that to take control of it and then put the ball in the back of the net. Scotland playing from right to left in the blue, Chile from left to right in the red. And you can see it is just a sea of blue here. A little bit of pushing there, a little bit of fun there between the Chilean and the Scots. The umpire just happy to let that go. Ball pinging around a little bit there. Lifted first offence was by the Scots. So Chile have a free hit just inside the Scottish half, spreading the ball to the left-hand side, but the Scots streaming back. Again, these Scottish ladies just absolutely working together as a finely honed team, working in packs, helping each other out, and really giving Chile no chance at stringing together 2 or 3 passes. Ball in field, just missed by the Scottish player. Gives it to Chile. So Chile looking to break down the near side, the right-hand side of the pitch as they're coming down. Just catches the Scottish player's foot, so that's free hit to Chile. Looking for options, but again, it's just blue in front of us. There's not far to go. 2 players go down, they just bump into each other in the middle of the field. But Chile on the attack. But the Chilean player just not able to pick up on that through ball, and it rolls over the back line there. Scottish defence there, looking for options. Crash ball down the middle, picked off by the Chilean attacker, but not able to control it. Free hit goes Scotland's way. Umpire happy to let play go. It's getting a bit scrappy. Tackles are flying in. So players just need to keep their heads, stay calm, and play how they were playing for the first 3 quarters of this game. And Scotland should see this home quite comfortably. Probably like to score 1 more goal just to put this out of reach of Chile. As the Chilean number 18 drifts in field with the ball and then offloads it. But again, Scotland harassing and haranguing these Chilean players, not giving them many options. And in the end, the ball goes loose. Scotland pick it up. Scotland on the attack. Still with possession, couple of stick tackles there, but into the shooting circle. Scotland looking to work some space to get that shot away. And the free hit is conceded just outside the shooting circle. Ball's played back, crashed into the D, cut out by Chile, and the defender just dwelling on it a little bit as the Scottish forwards came in to make that tackle. But eventually, free hit goes Chile's way. But again, Scotland just swarmed around. Aerial ball over the top. Straight to the Scottish player though. And the free hit is awarded Scotland's way. But free hit is given to Scotland for the Chilean player, not giving the Scottish player who was receiving the aerial ball 5 yards to, or 5 metres to safely receive it and get the ball under control. And a little bit of pushing and argy-bargy there. Temper's fraying a little bit. But Scotland crash ball into the D, but cut out there by Chile. And the ball's lifted into Scottish attacker. Scotland take it quickly into the D, down to the byline, working away across. Stick tackles come in. And a penalty corner is won. Corner number 5 for the Scots. So the Scots lining up at the top of the D. Two castles again as the sun tries to break its way through these grey clouds over Hartley Vale B. Taken short. Ball shot on goal. Comes off the keeper, but it's dangerous off the keeper. So penalty corner re-award to Scotland. Scotland back in their huddle. Are they going to try the same again, or are they going to do something slightly different? Still only 1-0. Scots will be desperately looking for a second goal just to make sure. Injection to the left-hand castle, not quite where they wanted it to go. Scotland passing it around, but Chile able to break it away. But the ball rolls over the sideline. Scotland back in possession. Again, free hit is awarded to Scotland for Chile not being 5 from the ball. Nicely picked up on a reverse stick by Scotland, down in the corner. Looking to put the ball into the D, but cut out by Chile. Chile looking to fight their way out, but cut out by the Scots again. Relentless Scottish pressure, but that's a brilliant pick by the Chilean. But just not able to run with it. And Scotland win it back again. Some good strong tackles here from the Scottish. Again, Scotland with the options. Just getting in each other's way a little bit. And unfortunately, a bit of third-party obstruction means that the ball is Chile's. 9.5 minutes to go. Good testament to the fitness of these players. Whilst this is an over 50s game, the fitness levels here, you find them better than a lot of the youngsters nowadays as well. It's fantastic to see hockey being played through so many age groups. Ball just lifted dangerously downfield there by Chile, so the free hit goes Scotland's way. And this is the second of the World Masters Hockey World Cup tournaments for this year. We had Nottingham earlier this year in the UK. And then later this year, we have the World Cup over in Tokyo. Masters age groups all the way from over 35s, getting all the way up to, I think it's over 75s now, and possibly even further. Scotland again on the attack. Couple of loose passes going here. I think that's the tiredness showing them, but these girls have been putting in a shift for 3 quarters and just 8 minutes left on the clocks. Ball back to the Scottish halfway line, played forward just on the Chilean's foot. Free hit to Scotland. Just looking for that opening to play the ball through. And it comes off a Chilean stick through from the through ball, so it's a long corner to Scotland. Over on the far side of the pitch. Scotland ringing the changes. Fresh legs coming on just to see this game out. Scottish 49 working her way through several tackles, down to the byline, into the D, and wins the penalty corner. Fantastic run there by the Scottish 49, showing no sign of tiredness, beating 3 or 4 Chilean players and winning her team the penalty corner. Some great skills, some great pace shown there. Penalty corner number 8 now for Scotland. Again, two castles. Ball goes to the right-hand castle, but yet again, Chile breaking early from the penalty corner. So one of the defenders sent to the halfway line. Looks like it was the same defender that was sent away earlier. So Chile down to 3 on the line now, plus the keeper for this penalty corner. What can Scotland do here to take advantage of their... Ball goes to the left-hand castle, switches it to the right, advances on goal, strike comes in. And an easy tap in there from about 2 yards out for Scotland. Very happy there, shows the badge to the crowd, to the bench. And Scotland finally get their deserved second goal here. Scotland taking full advantage of their numbers there at the penalty corner. Picking their time, looking for the right option, and then just nice little tap in, a couple of yards out. That's what you like as a striker. Chile going forwards from the start, running into trouble, but free hits awarded. Nice touch there from the Scottish and Chilean players. Little high five when they had a little clash. No animosity there, just a coming together as it sometimes happens in hockey. Chile breaking into Scotland 23, but just unable to control that ball as it rolls out the far side for a sideline hit to the Scottish. 5 minutes left on the clock. Hard ball across the back line here. Scotland switching the play from right to left. Breaking out. Ball just a little bit too far ahead of the Scottish 51. But Chile breaking it up there. And then Chile coming down the right-hand side, but the ball out wide, just evading the attacker and rolling over the sideline. Scotland looking for options here. Looking to play the ball down to the back and around the back using the pivot. Plenty of space out on the far side, the right side for Scotland to start building their attack. Ball inside, nice little touch off. Great touch here by the Scottish. Ball's running down the middle. For a moment it looked like the Scots were able to get it on the end of that, but it just ran for the Chileans. So Chile have the opportunity to bring it forward. But again, well cut out by the Scottish ladies. And Scotland again build. Good first time touch there. Scotland riding the tackles. Umpires waving play on. Scotland down to the byline, into the shooting circle. Ball across the top of the face of the goal. And keeper just waved a hand at it, knowing it was safely going past with no Scottish attacker there to finish at the far post. So Chile have the sideline ball. And again, this sea of blue from the Scots in front of the players. Just trying to find a way through. Scottish tackle there from the wrong side. Gives possession to Chile. Chile looking to break over the halfway line. Ball down the line, but again, surrounded by Scottish players. And Scotland clearing it from the back there. Riding a couple of tackles. Umpire blows a whistle for the first one. Takes the play back. 2 minutes and 40 left on the clock of this fourth quarter here at the Hartley Vale B Stadium. And a rare loose pass by Scotland out of defence. And the ball rolls over the sideline there. Sideline ball for Chile. Good communication here from the Scottish ladies, telling the players in front of them where they want to be, where they need to be. Working well as a team here. Free hit goes Scotland's way. Chilean player not very happy with that, but on balance it looks like it was the right decision. Scotland running the ball down the left-hand side. Lovely little turn, sets it off, comes inside. Advantage is played, free hit just outside. The Chilean D looking for options. Into the middle, going to go right here, but the ball straight down the middle. Cut out at Chile. Again, the clearance is enough to get the ball out. Scotland again have the ball on the side. Quite happy to play the ball out around the back. Unfortunate little bobble though in front of the Scottish 51 allows Chile to retain possession there with the sideline ball just outside the Scottish 23. 52 seconds on the clock. Chile, probably their last opportunity to try and get a goal out of this. Long ball in, evades everyone and just rolls over the back line. This is the first game I've seen the Scottish ladies in this tournament. I've got to say I have been very, very impressed with how they've played this. Working together as a team, hunting in pairs and in packs of 3 or 4, giving Chile no options out from the back. Really, really good team performance here from them. And there we go. There's the final hooter. It's Scotland 2, Chile 0 here at the Hartley Vale B Stadium in this Group B over 50s women's match. Thank you for joining us. Join us again later for some more games here at the Hartley Vale Stadium.
That waiting for the gun, the nerves are just too much, thinking about what is about to go down.
And there goes the horn to start the race.
No, I think it's really amazing. And now the whole setup and people are dressed up.
We're giving something, I think, to the people is just fantastic.
The support on the side of the road is second to none, and that gives you the extra oomph.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The scenery is beyond what I could imagine. I seriously enjoyed it. I met so many wonderful people on the way.
Really enjoying Cape Town. People seem to really appreciate artwork here, which is really nice.
Come and visit Cape Town. We are waiting for you with open arms. We welcome you here. This will remain a city of hope and opportunity for everyone, not just in Cape Town, but around the country and the world.
And he takes the tape.
Cape Town is open, safe and ready to host you.